Hello everyone, my name is Caleb Gold, Caleb Silver on a bad day. A little bit about myself is that I'm a self-taught chef, greatly inspired by my grandma though. Today I'm going to be teaching you how to make a 3-course deluxe meal that is as good as gold. Strap yourselves in because I'm going to be teaching you some psychological facts about humans when it comes to cooking. One thing you gotta understand about humans is that some humans are easily impressed, especially when it comes to cooking. So if you use fancy words like chiffonade, basting, and chauffeur, they get really impressed and they get more excited for your cooking. Alright, so picture this. I go up to you and I say, hey, I am going to make you a 3-course meal. Points for the accent, by the way. It's going to be accordion potatoes with garlic confit chicken with the bechamel depletion sauce for the first course, a reverse sealed steak with a balsamic reduction glaze, and air thread whipped cream Oreo parfait for the 3rd course. Imagine you hear me say that. You are going to lose your mind, right? But this is the reality and a dumbed down version of what I'm saying. Potatoes with chicken and garlic with steak and sauce and whipped cream and Oreos and chocolate. Like, imagine I say that to you. Like, you are not gonna be impressed. I wouldn't even be impressed. See, that's the thing. Humans, we're a bunch of monkey brains. We get easily impressed over anything. So if you say that, you're gonna get people hooked onto what you're gonna do. But today, now I'm gonna teach you how to make that thing that's gonna blow people away.
To cook this meal, you need a stovetop, knife, cutting board. Now, the main ingredients you need is 1 potato, 1 chicken thigh, 1 head of garlic, mayo, samba sauce, 1 ribeye steak, or whatever cut of steak you want, butter, balsamic vinaigrette sauce, heavy cream, Oreos, and chocolate. That's it. No crazy expensive food, just basic ingredients. Now, the only tricky part of this meal is the accordion potatoes. But if you have some other potatoes to practice on, you'll be just fine. First, skin your potatoes, or just be a good editor. Next, cut your potatoes into a rectangle. Then, cut that rectangle into small squares, however big you want. This 2024, we accept all shapes and sizes of your potatoes. Now time to cut these bad boys. Cut one side horizontally, then flip it on its back and cut it diagonally. This will make it stretch out and scrunch up like an accordion. After cutting the rest of your potatoes, put them in water and set them aside. Now time for your chicken. I wouldn't recommend using chicken breast because it's probably drier than your ex. Now I know what you're thinking. Oh my gosh, chicken, I'm gonna get salmonella. Ah! Honestly, I've been handling chicken for a long time and I haven't gotten nor heard anyone get salmonella. After cutting the chicken, take your garlic with your garlic cloves and put it with your extra virgin olive oil and this amazing Creole seasoning. It's the best seasoning in the world, hands down. And then put it in a 375-degree oven for about 20 minutes. Once done and it's bubbling like this, put it on your chicken and this will give it an intense flavor. After mixing with any spice you like, do the Creole seasoning. Now take your pan and cook your chicken for about 4 minutes with the oil that you used and set it aside when done. Cook your potatoes in the chicken juices till crispy on both sides. And don't drop your chicken like I did. When your chicken and potatoes are done, put them on a plate. Make sure after every single step you clean your space.
It's easy to remember. Keep your station clear or I will kill you!
Now time for your bechamel depletion sauce. First mayo, samba sauce, mayploy sauce, and then some Creole seasoning. Mix until as smooth as I was with your mom last night. Now time to plate. First your potatoes on first, chicken on next, bechamel depletion sauce, and set it aside. Next, the steak. First, take your steak, put it on a wire rack, and put that amazing Creole seasoning onto it, all over it. Then place in a 275-degree oven for 20 minutes or until you reach your desired temperature. I did it till 130 for medium rare. After baking, take your skillet and lay down your grapeseed oil, and then put down your steaks. After developing a good crust on both sides, take a stick of butter, thyme, and garlic, and begin basting it. After it's done, put it aside to rest. Then it's time for your balsamic reduction sauce. In a saucepan, put some balsamic vinaigrette and cook it until it's reduced. That's it. It's so easy. Pour it into a little bowl, and now you can see it's thick with 2 C's. After resting the steak for about 10 minutes, it's time to wake it up. Just kidding. Wake it up with some of that delicious butter and oil. Then it's time to cut into it, and looking at the steak, it's a perfect medium rare. After plating it however you want, pour that sauce onto it, and then you're done. After this course, make sure you clean your skillet. You just have to wipe it down with oil, then it's fine. Then it's the last course. Get about 12 Oreos and crush them up. You essentially want chocolate flour. Then melt 4 tablespoons of your butter until it's as melty as you, and mix it with half of your Oreos. Then get some heavy cream. Now you can put it in a stand mixer like a normal person, or you can get the nastiest 4-arm pump of your life, and then mix until stiff peaks form. After whisking for 10 painstaking minutes, I was done, and it felt like my arm fell off. Put the rest of your Oreos with their whipped cream and then put it in a bag. Make sure to cut a little hole so you can squeeze out the cream. Now it's time to assemble this. Into a plastic cup, put crushed up Oreos, whipped cream, crushed up Oreos, whipped cream, and that melted chocolate. Then smooth out the chocolate. And then enjoy some sexy B-roll. This meal is the Will Smith of all meals because it always slaps. The first course of the potatoes were crispy and chicken juicy. Sauce was awesome. The steak was amazing, tender and flavorful. The dessert was fluffy, sweet.
Thank you so much for watching.
It was a 10 out of 10 meal.
And I will see you next time. And this is Chef Gold signing out. See ya.